Inside this box is a Hoover Turbopower that belongs to a subscriber of mine who said it's making a really funny noise. Can I have a look at it? So I said yes, and here it is, and we're going to open it, have a look at what is wrong, and hey, try and fix it in this very video. Let's have a look. Yes, hello my vacuum cleaner chums, how are you today? Yes, it's arrived the other day, so it's time that we took a look at it. Yes, it is a Hoover Turbopower. At the time of doing this bit, I don't actually know which model number it is, but I would have worked that out by now and put it in the video title, so we will know. And it seems to be in its original box, but we're not going to be looking at the box today because I've got to keep, or rather I want to keep, the paper on it because I've got to post it back. So I would like to keep that, nice. I don't have anything else to wrap it up in, so we're going to not look at the original box. It is a UB088, which is a model number of Hoover Turbopower that I haven't actually come across before, which must make it quite a late Hoover candy one. Let's just put this razor blade back in its little packet. So yeah, possibly quite a late one. Let's open up the box. Is it upside down? Am I about to... Well, it can't be upside down. It is upside down. Oh well. There we go. No, it is the right way round. It must have been re-glued. So here is... It looks brand new in box, to be completely honest, which is a little bit odd how it's already broken. So we'll try and keep it incredible. Blimey, it is brand new in box. Okay, here is the handle. Looks like the same colour green that I had on a Hoover Turbopower 2. Oh, looks like it's back in the box. Oh wow, okay, crikey. We have some paperwork. Wow, this was a good find. Don't know how long the chap had it. Oh, I do hate trying to get these things in and out. My Turbo Master in this box was just the same, because you can't really do anything else but pull at it and hope for the best. Wow, this thing is immaculate. Absolutely mint. So, we even have these small tools as well. So there is that. There's nothing else in the box. This is the cardboard that causes it such trouble to get itself out. And here is the Hoover Turbopower Plus itself with the original cellophane still on the back door. Crikey. Look, it does have, it has a H18 or H4 HEPA flow fitted. Very good indeed. Oh, and an air freshener, which is, whoa, oh, that is ever so strong. This thing is brand new. Absolutely brand new. I don't quite know how it could need repair if it's brand new, but it obviously does. Let's have a look. It is a UB088 from, if this is correct, 1996, September 1996, one of the very late models when these were considered budget cleaners, bless them. Wow, that's excellent. We don't even need to actually fit the handle to try it because the on-off switch is up here rather than being on the handle. In fact, on the handle is just a blanking piece that didn't even bother to remould the handle. There's the hole where the plastic peg goes for the handle plug. Hoover roundel is now moulded into it. I mean, excellent. Well, I think the first thing that we should probably do is plug it in and work out what sort of sound it's making. And it's of the era. Wow, look, even the plastic is on the plug. Blimey. You, sir, have a very nice vacuum cleaner here. I do hope that we can fix it. I may not run it for long, depending on what it sounds like. You ready? It runs, but it sounds like it's slowing down somewhat. There's a little bit of carbon dust, but not too bad. Blimey, this thing is literally brand new. But yeah, I did detect a slight fluttering in speed on the motor. So I think the first thing we're going to do is to get into the motor rear. If we look at anything else, we'll take off that because this needs to come off. And yeah, I'll bring you down and we'll have a closer look and pop it all apart, see what's going on under there. The first thing that I'm slightly nervous about, although it is still 530 to 575, so we should be alright, is obviously this could have a different generation motor to the spares that I have. Yes, I do have a couple of spares off to the side, because it probably is going to be something quite simple. It's probably just the armature or the coil, so, but we won't know anything really until we get into the thing and have a look, although quite honestly I don't quite see how it could have broken. It must be the quality of the things when we get to this era of the Hoover Turbopower. This would have been literally when Hoover was on life support, bless it. Even the belt's brand new. Look at that, really tidy agitator with pretty much no air on it at all. Then when that's out, we can take out the next two screws. It's seen some use. Probably wouldn't have had to see an awful lot of use to do really, really well. So obviously these were very good at cleaning. Oh, there's some sort of glue on the wheels. In fact, it looks like the moulding that's cheap. These were cheap cleaners back then, and obviously now, nearly 15 years later, they're quite rare to get in this condition. This is a stunning example. We need to be a bit careful here. We shall lift the motor hood like so. Pop that to one side and see our motor itself. And oh, straight away, that was off. And that looks like it's... Hang on, we may have just solved this already. You're in shaky hand man camera mode here, because look, this pretty much just fell off. And looking at the state of it and the state of the terminal, I think that's just been vibrating itself off and, you know, almost shorting out. I mean, the motor itself looks pretty good. It's, yeah, where's the belt spindle? I don't see anything untoward there. I mean, it's dirty. It's been used, certainly, but it's not horrific. I wonder if we should actually just... I mean, I might have it out just to check the other side as well, because there is another cable that goes deep under there. So I think we'll pop the motor out to have a closer look at it, but I'm actually quite confident that that is just the issue, and hence why it takes a while for it to start ramping up and then just vibrating that loose until it falls off. And yeah, that has been shorting, look, because it's... It started to burn away the connector itself. How interesting. So yeah, we shall take off. Oh, no, we don't want you to come with it. We just want to get... See, these ones are, blimey, really, really tight. And all I want to do is take off these two from here. Let's give it a push with a screwdriver there and there. Marvellous. And that can just slide back in there. Like so. Yeah, we'll pop the clamp off because, yeah, I don't want the other side to be doing it. That's good. That's just very convenient, isn't it? That's just sat there rubbing like that. I wonder how many of these got sent back as week after they were bought because of something like that. Come on. It's all stuck on, look, through age. Oh wait. Okay. Might be able to lift it. I don't want to have to faff around with that. You can already tell, look, it's been blowing dust out like so. Oh, it's all stuck together just through lack of use, really. we can see our fan. There's nothing wrong with the fan. Yeah, it's seen a little bit of use. And all I want to do really is have a look at the live connection which is under here, and that's nice and tight. There's nothing wrong with that. So I think actually I'm going to put this motor back in, squeeze this together a bit so it sticks on a bit more, and maybe we'll try it again. I might leave the hood off and we'll see how it runs then. There we go. I've got you zoomed in a bit so you can perhaps see what's going on a bit more. This will sort of tell us if it's the motor or not, because if it is the motor we should just see fireworks coming deep from in there. Tweak the focus a little bit. There we go. I'm going to turn the machine on so I can do all the plug stuff over here, and we'll see what happens. Nothing wrong with that in speed 1. I'll change it to speed 2. Absolutely fine. I think literally the poor bloke's problem was just that connector was loose, and judging by this machine, that connector has been like that ever since it left the factory. I don't know where these are made. Merthyr, I think, the Royal Warrant. I could probably show you from there actually. It says Merthyr. I don't know. I'm not an expert on where these things were made, but I hazard a guess that if whoever bought it had used it, I don't think they did, I think that's why he got it like this, he just had a really lucky find, they would have had the same problem as well. Let's get it buttoned back up, and I'll fit the handle, and we'll do a bit of vacuuming, see how it survives with some load on it, because obviously at the minute, not got the belt on, so that is just running the motor itself, rather than with the load of the brush roll on it. Now I don't particularly want to get loads of dirt in somebody else's pretty much brand new toy, so we'll quickly pick up what we just made with the pneumatic BNIB 190. There we go. And I haven't long filmed an after video on a Hoover Turbo Master, so I'm hoping the rug shouldn't be so full of rubbish that it's disgusting. And I've realised that the bag, or the outer protection on the bag door just slides off, so that's fine as well. I've taken that off, so let's see if she stutters and sounds rubbish with the brush roll fit. Oh, I've gone for the handle up there. Not up there, is it? It's down here. Absolutely fine. Literally all its problems were just that one spade connector. Blimey Hoover, what happened to you? Oh yeah, we all know what happened to you, don't we? Probably rubbish like this that they threw out. This would have been, 1996. I think they were candy by then. If not, they were certainly in their death throes of being the Hoover that we all knew and loved. But hey, this one was a simple fix after all. So, here we go, and you'll expect years of trouble-free cleaning. Yes, the warranty would have been used on this, bless it. I don't know who it was with. Oh no, this isn't the warranty, this is the parts list, look. Mid-90s, look, Alpina, Aria, Constellation, that would be the Hoover Galaxy when they badged it up as a Constellation for a brief moment. Aquajet and Aquamaster, Turbopower and Turbopower 2/3. This is the warranty. I can't remember who it's with. Does it say who it's with? They're usually domestic and general, I think. But yeah, you know, they would have had to use this because I'd imagine that would have sparked quite violently if they'd have actually used it, you know, as it was. But I think our friend picked it up and noticed straight away that something was wrong. And look, unused small tools, look, nowhere on there, nowhere on there. That is my favourite design of tool as well. It's just so lovely to use. Yeah, never used, not even fitted to the cleaner and bent as they do get. And yeah, turns out the UB088 is a real thing, because I have a U2604. That's from the early 90s range. And this manual is dated 1993, so although I imagine it's been reprinted, it's very thin compared to, you know, the usual Hoover fare. It is a budget cleaner, but hey, even though it's a budget cleaner, it is absolutely gorgeous. Subscriber friendly, there's a credit to you. This is coming back your way. I'm probably not going to charge you for this because I'd feel bad charging you for just literally. I've even got the pair of pliers somewhere that I use. The only tool I had to use was this to just crimp back together a little bit, and it's done. So if your Hoover Turbopower that you've never used before from the mid-90s is running a bit dodgy, it's probably just crap build quality, to be honest. And sadly, crap build quality was rife with these things around this time because Hoover, bless them, they were dying. They knew that the end was nigh and probably already been bought out by then and were just knocking these out as budget cheap cleaners. But 15 years later, it is a rare thing to have sat in front of us, and still very lovely indeed. So, nice simple fix. I don't have to fit the blimey, these do look grim. Look, I went into the shed and found a working armature that would have needed to be cleaned up and had a new bearing put on it, and a working coil, because that was, I'll be honest, my first thought when the messages came in. Oh, it's, you know, burnt out its coil or its armature, and Matey thought so as well. But no, thank goodness, because blimey, I felt violated putting those parts into there. But we don't have to now. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.